Try. Listen to your teachers. Where are they? They're all around you. Nature, your cat, your friend, your brother, sister, mother, father, grandma, auntie, uncle. I'm uncle, because I cannot tell everybody you are my brother. How can a 15-year-old kid be my brother? Boy or girl? I'm uncle. So, I sign off. I hope you enjoy the movie. I'm your uncle. Hello, namaste, and greetings from my rooftop home here in Kathmandu, Bodha, in the Holy Land of Nepal. I have been living here now more than 2.5 years, just about 2.5 years. And I often ask myself, who am I? What am I doing here? Why am I here? And I've come to the conclusion, my own, that life really is a journey in karma. Karma is a Buddhist expression. Everybody has his own karma. Even though we are 7.8 billion people in the world, we all have our own individual identity. Even though we are all human beings, we are all the same, but we are different in our individual fingerprints, our DNA, and our retina. So, I first came to Nepal about 37 years ago on a small adventure because a friend of mine wanted to celebrate his birthday by renting a small airplane, flying around the Himalayas, actually visiting or flying around the base camp of Mount Everest. That was his birthday wish. At that time I was living in Hong Kong, and we were good friends. And I said, "Oh, may I join you? We can share the expenses." And that was the story of a complete change in my life. I was about 35 years old, midlife. I'm now 68. On that trip, I met my guru, Choekyi Rinpoche. I was not a Buddhist at all, but I met him through circumstances. Actually, my wife, at that time we were not married, she was still my girlfriend, was told to visit the monastery that he was giving teachings here, actually just behind me. And we met for the first time. I didn't know what a Rinpoche or a Lama or a guru or a teacher in Buddhist studies was. I had no idea. So I tagged along, and Rinpoche, in his incredible kindness, he pointed straight at me and said, "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Switzerland." He said, "Where from Switzerland?" I said, "Zurich. I was born in Zurich." He said, "Oh, very beautiful place. I very much like the hotel. Burolak. Very good food also. Do you know science?" I said, "Yeah, no." He said, "Science is very important." So I didn't really understand what he was trying to tell. But he called me forward. He said, "Come, come, blessing." I said, no, thank you, not necessary. Come, blessing, it's good for business." So, being Swiss, having had some manners taught to me. I shuffled forward. Rinpoche gave me a blessing, and that changed my life. That blessing went through me like a lightning bolt. I don't know what hit me, but I said, Rinpoche, what just happened? He said, oh, blessing, sometimes strong, sometimes not so strong, up to you. And I said, no, this is incredible. I never felt like this before. Can you recommend me some books to read? So he did. We said goodbye. The meeting was 20 minutes. I went back to Hong Kong after the flight around Everest Base Camp, which was very beautiful, and went on with my life. But I read the books. I started to reading Dharma books, teachings of the Buddha-Dharma, and I became a Buddhist. I had a very blessed life. I was very fortunate to had everything given to me. Good luck, good health, travels, a good business. And 2.5 years ago, actually on the 31st of December 2019, we were celebrating the last day of the year and welcoming the new day, 1st of January 2020 in Italy. Grand ball, grand fun. And something happened in my head. I crashed. I had a vision. I don't know what it was, but I suddenly felt I needed a change. I retired from business at that time 10 years before. I sold my businesses and was then traveling the world with my wife in luxury. I had everything I could wish for, and I felt something was missing. I was a Buddhist practitioner. I traveled the world. I had traveled the world through my businesses. I was involved in antique dealing. I was involved in interior design. I had companies in Hong Kong. I had companies in Shanghai, China. And then 10 years retirement, doing nothing, traveling. And I don't know. I said, that's it. Am I going to do this for another God knows how long? I'm 65 years old at that time. And as I said, I don't know what happened. But on February the 2nd, 2020, that is 02/02/2020. If we read the numbers backwards, it's the same, 02/02/2020. I found myself here in Kathmandu, looking for my guru, asking for his advice. I told my wife of 42 years, a wonderful woman who has given me 2 beautiful sons, themselves grown up by now, 33 years old, 30 years old, having their own life. My wife, also a Buddhist practitioner. I said to my wife, I have to leave everything that we know. I have to leave everything that I know, that I have. I have to leave it all behind. I am not fulfilled. I need to prepare myself according to the Buddha-Dharma, according to the teachings, and I have to do this alone. In life we come alone, we go alone. We have been given our life, our own life by God. And in all the Buddhist teachings it says that we have to let go of everything. Not 60% or 90% or even 99%. We have to let go of everything 100%. We have to let go of our attachments. We have to let go of our pride. We have to let go of our ego. We have to let go of family, home, homeland. We have to leave everything behind and really become almost like a yogi in a mountain cave, removed from everything, and really, really meditate and find our true nature of mind without any attachments whatsoever. That will set us free. That may lead us to enlightenment, and that's what I did. Now I'm here 2.5 years meditating. I'm alone, I'm living alone. I'm not divorced or anything because that is not necessary. I'm living with the grace of my wife, a solitary life, devoted to the Buddha-Dharma practice, meditation, and living life, but not living in a cave. I have come to know that every person has been given their own life, and it's all karma. It's our previous lives carried forward, and I believe now that it's best to do nothing. By doing nothing, we don't influence either good or bad. We influence nothing, because everything is like a coin with two sides. Can be good, can be bad. Can be what we call samsara, can be what we call nirvana. It's all the same. What we have to learn, or what I have been taught through the grace of my guru Choekyi Rinpoche, through other great masters that I have met in life, what I have been taught is what I have learned from childhood, growing up in Switzerland. Learn to live according to God's 10 commandments. Live a good life, virtuous, humble, and give thanks for everything that we are being given, and accept it. We always look for more and more material things and satisfaction, more and more. What we think we need, we want, that makes us better and more powerful and more important. And we really get trapped in this kind of illusion. Now, I don't want to be too poetical or too proselytizing or preaching or whatever. I'm not a monk, nor am I a teacher or a guru or anything. But what I now like to do is just look at the world with wisdom, love and compassion. I have compassion for every sentient being. I can feel their pain, I can feel their joy. I'm joyful, I have tears. I know I cannot influence much. We are living in very confusing times right now. We don't know how much longer this world is going to last with all the wars around the world. But it's always been like that, and it always will be like that. God works in mysterious ways. But we can find solace, we can find peace really in the teachings, in learning why are we here, what are we doing here, and what is the purpose of our life. And this is exactly found in the teachings, except we never take the time because we are always excited by the next big thing. So we never really sit down, let everything go, and turn our mind inwards and study our mind, study what we are. I know that I don't know who I am, but I know what I am, more and more. I'm being told through the teachings. And if I can share this through feelings, through stories, or even make a dog come up to me and lick my hand, or a young child smile because I make a funny face, in there I find much more joy than buying a bigger car, or another house, or a yacht, or an airplane, or having $1 billion more in my account. It's all leading deeper and deeper in despair and into confusion. And by letting it all go 100% and spending the time looking into ourselves, I spending my time looking into myself, that's now what really brings me everyday joy. Life is impermanent. I don't know. Maybe I have a few days left. Maybe a few more decades. I'm in good health. But I don't know. When I was born, my life has already been written in the book of God. The Buddhas already know what I've done in my previous lives. The good things, the bad things, my karma. So now, I'm really grateful. Every morning when I wake up, I give thanks, and then I enjoy the day as it comes. My new motto is, do nothing. But I'm not lazy in that I take the chance that has been offered to me now. I truly am grateful for my wife of 42 years, now 44 years. I'm truly grateful for her. I'm truly grateful to my children. I'm truly grateful to my teachers. But most of all, I'm grateful for the Buddha, Dharma and the Sangha, who is now teaching me the true reality of life. Now I know that I'm nobody, that I know nothing, and that I'm getting nowhere. And this to me now is worth much, much more than anything that I have left behind. I don't need any more. I don't need much. But I'm now living in a country which, for me, I have traveled the world. I have done business around the world. That's been my karma. I'm not living in a cave. I'm living comfortably. But what money comes to me now is going through me and it's going out. I don't care. Nepal, to me, is a holy place. It's the birthplace of the Buddha. Here, there are so many holy places, UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Nepal, a former kingdom, where the constitution makes it a crime to attack people of faith, of different religions, to persecute them for their beliefs. It's against the law. It's enshrined in the Nepalese constitution. And that's what makes it beautiful. There is freedom of religion, all religions. Primarily Buddhism and Hinduism is being practiced here. And this, for a believer, for a person who wants to get in touch with their own spiritual nature, this is the Holy Land. This is the center of the mandala of everything. This is heaven on earth. It is often said that we make of our life what we see with our senses. But here, to see God, Buddha, nature, true life, and what life is all about, and to learn about the meaning of life, here it's made easy. Because starting at 4 o'clock in the morning, all the holy monasteries, all the temples, of which Kathmandu Valley is filled to overflowing. The morning starts at 4 o'clock with morning prayers, and then pujas and offerings and candlelight and butter lamps being lit, mantras being sung, teachings being given, all free, all for the benefit of all sentient beings. How wonderful is that? Now, my good friend Tenzin, Phuljung, a young Tibetan filmmaker, has helped me to put pictures to my words. Let him show you through his eyes and through his lens what Kathmandu is for me. And I pray that maybe it will touch your heart and maybe become a little wake-up call that what we see in the world today, especially in the last 2 years, with the worldwide COVID pandemic, with the political strifes, with the wars everywhere, Ukraine, Russia, America, the Middle East, everything. It's really just an illusion. It's heaven and hell. It's good and bad. It's ups and downs. It's tears and laughter, all mixed together. How we can make sense of life now, what it is? This COVID has affected the whole world. Suddenly starting to question everything that we have taken for granted. In lockdown, losing business, losing lives, losing loved ones. And yet, the world has existed for how many billions of years? But humans, how many few millions of years? 220 million years? I don't know. But the world is 3.5 billion years old. And this is only our planet. But the universe, no beginning, no end. Time don't exist. Anyway, what can I say? I give thanks to God, to Buddha, to Dharma, to Sangha. I say Om Mani Padme Hum. try. Listen to your teachers. Where are they? They're all around you. Nature, your cat, your friend, your brother, sister, mother, father, grandma, auntie, uncle. I'm uncle, because I cannot tell everybody you are my brother. How can a 15-year-old kid be my brother? Boy or girl? I'm uncle. So, I sign off. I hope you enjoy the movie. I'm your uncle. Om Mani Padme Hum. Good night.
Today is Guru Rinpoche Day, and we are doing a small puja. We are praying for world peace, especially during these sad and hard times. We pray for peace